let's start with his normal attacks, which almost every normal attack he has, he uses a shadow.
If you're gonna use it, you might as well use
Right,
it. I mean,
they are a true tag team.
Ooh. I like how you can actually see his shadow behind, like under his feet. And then when he does, the shadow comes out, his shadow disappears. Like, that's a really cool touch that I didn't really notice. Because, like, you don't really see Smoke's shadow that much on the ground. You see a little bit. But, like, Noob's shadow is prominent. Like, you can see it. Look.
It's so good.
That is so sick. I never noticed.
Sweep, really good. I mean, the uppercut just covers all the air.
God dang it, man. Noob is creeping up on my tops. I might be a noob main. I'm on unCAGEdgamez, and you just got noobed.
A pretty decent advancing mid. It's pretty quick. He has different variations from it. Wanted to go over
What timeline are we living in right now, man?
Which is a low. You can combo into moves. And then
Is a low starting string too? I'm effed.
Which is a pretty quick overhead that splats them.
He has a low and an overhead. I'm effed.
And even if you just notice, like, his shadow in comparison to normal roster shadows are not the same, right? Like, it's
right?
like
See, I pointed that out before they said it.
Look at it because it's going to be gameplay relevant.
What?
It's not just badass looking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go over his special moves because it is extensive. Off the top of my head, I think he may have the biggest list of special moves in the game.
Maybe up
The
there
biggest list of special moves.
Probably.
Yeah.
So let's start off with the classic. One of the first special moves
So
he
quick.
ever had is his teleport slam. Teleports in.
So
drops
cheap.
Them. You can do it in the air. EX version.
Oh my
will pop
God.
them up through a portal. This is a great anti-zoning move, a great mobility tool. You can jump back and do it. You can jump forward. Catch you by surprise very quick. It's pretty much exactly as it's been for 30 years.
It's what you expect out of Noob.
Never.
You
Exactly.
move, I gotcha.
That move
Yep.
never tilted me ever.
No, God.
It tilted me so
Then
much.
let's go over arguably his second most iconic move, the Ghost Ball. This
Ooh.
is a projectile that's changed many times in the life of MK, and I think this might be the coolest version yet. So, the Ghost Ball is pretty slow, but if it hits or they block it, they get this green chaotic effect on them. And
So it's
this
unblockable.
primes him to detonate it, which
Oh.
is a pop-up. So, once he's got it on, you can see it last quite a bit of time. At any moment, he can detonate it and then get a full combo.
Dirty.
Cool.
And remember, that's on hit or block that they get primed. He also has an EX version, where once you do it, the clone starts summoning.
So sick.
Oh, that sneaky clone.
Noob is free to
That is
move
so
around,
sick.
and then any time you can let it go. And remember,
I hate you,
on
Noob.
block, so Noob can be
That's so
doing block
sick.
strings, setups, knockdowns, stuff like that, and the clone is waiting to do it.
And you'll notice the aura lasts a while.
It does last quite a while. Another alternative thing of this is there's an EX version of the detonate that you can cancel as soon as the regular Ghost Ball hits. So he can immediately use it almost like a pop-up projectile. That does take 2 bars, so it's, you know, pretty expensive to use, but it can be pretty effective for your combos. The next move I want to show is a classic, probably like one of the classic MK9 moves, his portal. It goes up, it comes down, it combos. You have a close, medium, and far version.
Animation's a
Yeah,
pretty
you gotta
slow
keep
one
on
though.
guessing.
It takes him a
And
minute before he
when
summons
you
it.
have slower projectiles like Noob Saibot, one of the things the opponent's going to want to do is their projectiles, which is going to be dangerous because of the move we showed at the beginning, the teleport.
He gonna grab you. He gonna grab you.
Now, what was another iconic move from previous games like MK9? The
Slide.
running man.
Oh, running man.
I can't wait to
And
play
then
a
he
full day
goes back,
before you
he does
all.
a ninja run.
Perks of living in
throws
Australia,
them,
right?
Tackle, and the EX version pops them up.
So sick.
Classic ninja pop-up.
Oh
Then,
man.
You're about to say it, the slide. Now here's something really
I'm gonna get hit by that so
Some of
much.
these moves, when he uses the clone,
that a low?
The clone will go away because it has to return. Look at his shadow. Get a good look there.
So you can't
Do
spam the
shadow's
slide.
actually gone, and when it comes back, that's when it's fully loaded.
Oh.
Now, some of these moves, if
That's
you don't
sick.
have the clone, will actually change.
Oh.
Without the
Oh, then he
clone,
becomes a
does
slide?
Classic Sub-Zero like.
So
slide.
technically he
can
can
do a
just
slide
spam
after slide?
slides.
Exactly.
Expand the
Slide is
shadow
not
and
there.
or he
I'll
becomes a
slide
slide. Oh my god.
Now you're putting yourself closer to them. You're not.
Yes.
Because the regular, the Noob Saibot slide is almost like it's like a projectile.
Exactly. Let's go over a couple other moves because he has even more like pop-ups and moves. These are the kind of zoning moves. We'll go over some of the up-close moves. Down back
doomed.
3 is
I'm
this
doomed.
ninja kick where they work together. EX version pops them up even better, and he can get a combo. And then he has down back 4, which is the opposite, a low kick, it'll trip them. The EX is his armor. So his armor, he's not going to get like a full combo. It's not like the best reward in the world, but you're never going to complain about having a good armor.
No, nobody complains about that.
And that's all of his grounded moves.
What?
About the air?
What about the air?
more.
There's
The suspense.
a lot
more?
more because he has multiple different dive kicks. So let's start. He has an air dive
So
kick
fast.
where he sends out his clone, and you can see this has a decent amount of cooldown. This is another one where, on cooldown, he himself will do a dive kick. He also has a straight dive kick that goes straight across the screen.
So fast.
He can do that after jump kicks. He can do it as a preemptive anti-air. And then he has a downward trajectory dive kick. And if you
Dude.
EX it, they are staggered for
Oh my
a full
god!
combo.
Don't tell me there's more.
There is a major new mechanic that I think really separates this noob from other iterations.
Kind of my favorite thing, actually. I
So
love it.
let's go over Embrace Chaos. Once per match, you may have noticed he has this severed hand on his hip. It's very
That's part of his gameplay?
crazy and chaotic. A severed hand.
Why?
Once per match, he can bring it out, destroy it, yell Embrace Chaos, and now he gains access to a brand new special move. It's a low-hitting, homing projectile that pops the opponent up. Oh, yeah, see, I now can't do it.
Yeah, because you
Once
did it
per
once,
match,
right?
You have a certain amount of time. Yeah.
Yes. So he gains access to that move, and that's a tracking move. It's not close, medium, and far. And then all of his shadow special moves gain the ability to throw the opponent into a portal
That's so
for
cool.
a pop-up. So his slide, regular, non-EX, becomes a pop-up. All of his dive kick moves become a pop-up. All those shadow moves now become pop-ups. So he has easily the largest amount of comboable starter moves in the game.
I am so
Right.
screwed.
But
Mind blown.
the shadow is not coming back.
What?
For the rest of that round,
Okay.
all of his shadow attacks are disabled. So back forward 4 is only just now.
Interesting mechanic.
You're looking at it as a nuclear option.
Yes, the rest, this string, he can no longer finish it. He has to do a shorter.
Oh
version.
my goodness,
Look at
that
his
changes
uppercut.
so much.
It's a standard
So that's like a
uppercut.
clutch card play. Like use it
Look
final
at his
round.
sweep. It's just a regular sweep. So to be clear again, once per game, you can use it. It works for that round, and once the timer is done, for the rest of the round, he will not have access to
So
this
honestly,
round.
you really just want to use it final game, final round.
Combos if you can get
Because you don't want to use it round
So
one and
essentially,
then not have it
once
for the
per
next
match,
2 rounds.
You decide to become kind of the combo master in the game with the most amount of options and access to this very, very strong screw your neutral, I do what I want move. But the price you pay, if it doesn't work, if you don't win, is you're spending the rest of that round in a significantly weaker, lesser state.
And-
Not helpless.
Most important.
Go ahead and
no longer
rebrand yourself on Noob Games.
on your hip.
That's
okay.
true.
I'm about to get
And
noobed.
you've lost
I'm about
your
to get
good
noobed.
chum, your buddy, and you're lonely.
Right? Oh my goodness. What else we got?
Well, we have a fatal blow.
Yeah!
And his into the attack that leads into it is also very strong. It's a tracking low, so you want to go into it?
Let's do it.
So it tracks and it's a low. Oh my god, if he can't get any better.
Where do you think they went for that second?
God.
Oh, that's one of the
That
best bonus.
That's
parts.
unsettling.
That was really cool. That was really cool. I almost kind of want to see it again.
You want to see it again?
I do. I do.
Tyler?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Run it back. Why not? Run it back.
Wait a minute here.
Wait.
Now, did you catch that?
There
Wait,
we go
what?
that time.
Cameo Sector has a special fatal blow into where if you hit the R1 button, he will shoot a rocket, so it becomes a projectile fatal blow attack.
And so that works with everybody because it's
Correct,
cameo.
because it's cameo. It's very similar to Motaro's
Right.
alternate fatal blow into.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right, so that was Noob Saibot. Very
This has
excited.
been a lot. This has been a lot.
I gotta say, I do want to mention something. When on the 24th, we will have Twitch drops are coming back.
Ooh.
So make sure you watch some streams during that day. And you'll see.
Let's go. Show us this Noob Saibot gameplay. It's fitting that it's against Havoc.
Tell me about this timeline of chaos.
I refuse to give you any ideas.
That is so sick that he just walks away, doesn't even pay you any attention, and then the guy has to hit his shadow clone. Dude, they're just outdoing this character. He's too freaking sick. I hate him. That was one of the sickest intros ever. He just walked away like you're wasting his time. Charging up the shadow ball. Oh my, that is dirty. The slide into the ball. You can interrupt that. Oh my lord. There's so many emotions, chat. I don't know.
Fight.
Should I be hyped about this because he's so sick? But then I realized that I now have to deal with all the new players doing all this crazy stuff. Anti-air. Clone. Oh my. Shijinko calling out. Alright. Alright, Havoc trying to clutch. Alright, Havoc. Okay, Havoc, that's new. That's new, right? The double arm rip? And he has this glow effect on him? Deaded. Noob might be a double S tier. Oh god, don't. Wait. What's happening here? Is it trying to make me raid? I'm trying to watch.
Your suffering has been purged. Brutality. Noob Saibot wins.
I'm screwed. Anyways, Chaos Rain comes out in a couple days. Don't miss out. We'll be trying out Noob. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Like.